Another cluster detected in Sabah. Police raided PG drug den, 5 arrested. Good afternoon, I'm Azlani and you're watching Updates at Noon. The Health Ministry has identified a new COVID-19 cluster that is linked to the 120th death case in Sabah. Health Director General Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah said the first case of the cluster was an elderly woman who passed away at her home on 12 June due to heart disease complication.
Saringan COVID-19 telah dijalankan dan beliau didapati positif. Sebelum ini, beliau telah mendapat rawatan untuk penyakit jantung di Hospital Queen Elizabeth II. Aktiviti saringan kontak rapat telah dijalankan dan didapati 2 kaki tangan ward adalah positif COVID-19.
Dr. Nur Hisham said as at noon yesterday, 63 individuals comprising 21 health personnel, 2 patients and 40 family members and friends of the deceased had been identified for screening. He said the source of infection for this cluster is still being investigated and Queen Elizabeth Hospital too is operating as normal. He also said the preventive measures and disinfection operations have been conducted in all places identified as having been exposed, including the ward and the home of the dead woman. Meanwhile, Malaysians are reminded to not consume or misuse the dexamethasone drug without a doctor's prescription. Dr. Nur Hisham said the drug has several side effects and is only used to treat COVID-19 patients with serious symptoms.
Dexamethasone adalah sejenis obat steroid yang diguna untuk mengurangkan radang iaitu inflammation dalam pelbagai penyakit. Hasil dapatan awal recovery trial menunjukkan obat ini dapat mengurangkan risiko kematian iaitu sehingga 1/3 dalam kalangan pesakit COVID-19 yang mempunyai gejala pernafasan yang serius, terutamanya mereka yang memerlukan bantuan pernafasan.
Explaining further, the Health Director General said one of the side effects is the Cushing syndrome, thinning of the skin, and some series of side effects like bone loss and muscle weakness. He added that the clinical trials also found that the drug was not effective in treating COVID-19 patients with mild symptoms or those who do not require breathing aid. Restaurants and eateries can now allow more customers to sit at the tables depending on the size of the tables. Senior Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said this is subject to social distancing rule and customers are not allowed to sit too close with one another.
Selagi ada penjarakan sosial, boleh. Kalau meja panjang boleh muat 10. Tetapi mesti ada penjarakan sosial. Isunya adalah penjarakan sosial. Ya. Kalau meja besar 10, dia duduk 2 orang sebagai contoh. Jadi kalau dia 8, boleh muat untuk 8 lah. Jadi kita tidak ada halangan dari segi itu.
Meanwhile, Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri also announced that government agencies and private sectors are allowed to organise seminars, conferences, workshops, training and courses, but it must be in compliance with RMCO SOPs.
Kebenaran ini tertakluk kepada berbagai-bagai SOP, antaranya adalah jumlah maksima untuk kursus latihan bengkel dan sebagainya yang saya sebutkan tadi adalah seramai 250 orang. Maksimum 250, walau bagaimanapun ianya tetap mengikut kapasiti ruang penganjuran. Mesti ada social distancing.
Besides that, the minister added that all participants must download the My Sejahtera application and all meals must be pre-packed and not served buffet style. Dato Sri Ismail Sabri also said that event organisers must also ensure that participants have face masks put on throughout the seminar or training they attend. Nevertheless, the permission is only applicable to green zones only. Selangor National Anti-Drugs Agency AADK and Petaling Jaya Police Contingent conducted a raid on a drug den at Desa Mentari Flat in Petaling Jaya last night. In the raid, 5 individuals were arrested in several different locations for being involved with drug activities. Petaling Jaya Police Chief ACP Nik Izani Muhammad Faizal said that the raid was conducted based on information gathered after 2 weeks of conducting surveillance in the area. He said during the operation, a group of men managed to escape the house that was used as a drug den as soon as the police arrived. ACP Nik Izani said several other areas have also been raided.
So kawasan fokus utama kita adalah di selatan PJ. Okay. So saya berharap dengan kita akan kaji hasil daripada tangkapan yang kita buat malam ni kita akan kaji balik trend jenayah di sekitar PJ ni dalam masa seminggu, 2 minggu. Dan jika perlu kita akan teruskan usaha sama ni.
Sarawak Customs foils an attempt to smuggle 6.3 million ringgit worth of contraband white cigarette with 47.4 million ringgit in tax duty in Bintulu, Sarawak. Sarawak Customs Director Datuk Sharifah Halimah Tunku Taha in a statement said the operation was carried out on Saturday. Explaining further, Datuk Sharifah Halimah said an inspection was made on 7 containers at the Bintulu port where over 70 million cigarette sticks were seized. She said on last Friday a team of customs officer and personnel was sent to conduct inspection on the container ship. Based on investigation, they found that the syndicate has been using commercial ship to deliver their goods to other destinations via Bintulu port. They also found that the syndicate declared the goods as general cargo and registered their company as a registered shipping agent to avoid from getting caught. The case is investigated under Section 133, Subsection 1, Subsection A of the Customs Act 1967. As Chinese by-election polling day approaches, the Election Commission EC has urged for all potential candidates to fill in and review their nomination forms before submitting it this Saturday. EC Chairman Dato' Azhar Azizan Harun said potential candidates can do so at Pahang State Election Office before the nomination day. In a statement, Dato' Azhar said candidates are also urged to make the deposit payment via online transaction earlier. He said the transaction receipt must be brought during nomination as proof of payment. Chinese by-election is set to be held on 4th July after the Pahang State seat fell vacant following the death of its incumbent Datuk Sri Abu Bakar Harun on 7th May. EC also set this Saturday for nomination day and 30th June as early polling day. The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission MCMC is planning to build a telecommunication tower at Kampung Bilangor Kecil near Kampung Sapatalang in Pitas, Sabah. This is following a video of a university student who had to climb a tree in her hometown of Pitas, Sabah to gain internet access for online exams had gone viral on social media. MCMC in a statement said the telecommunications tower will be built under the National Fiberization and Connectivity Plan NFCP1, which is expected to be ready by the second quarter of 2021. According to the statement, the telecommunication tower can be optimized to increase coverage in Kampung Sapatalang once it is set up. It will be able to provide better coverage around the area. MCMC has also made plans to upgrade its coverage to 4G under the Universal Service Provision USP Fund program. MCMC also said that there is a telecommunication tower providing 3G coverage within 1.4 kilometers from the students' village. However, the 3G coverage allows students to take the examination online, but it requires higher coverage for streaming activities. The statement also added that MCMC was always aware of public complaints about telecommunication facilities, especially in rural areas, and would continue to make efforts to bridge the digital divide nationwide. Datuk Saifuddin Abdullah has described the dissemination of accurate and reliable information to the public while the country is facing the threats of COVID-19 pandemic as a major success of the Communication and Multimedia Ministry. Datuk Saifuddin said the achievement made was due to the Ministry's communication systematic planning. Datuk Saifuddin said among the strategy used was the periodical communication, which was divided into health and non-health matters by only two official spokespersons, who are Senior Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob and Health Director General Datuk Dr. Noor Hisham Abdullah.
Sehingga rakyat tahu pukul sekian Ismail Sabri akan muncul. Tengok dia pakai baju batik apa. Contoh, pukul sekian Datuk Noor Hisham akan muncul. Ya, hari ini dia nak guna apa angka dia hari ini. Itu bukan datang dengan tiba-tiba. Itu kita sebab kita rancang dari awal dan sehingga sekarang ni ada orang kata rindu pula, dah tak ada pula dah PC hari-hari kan. Amin.
Datuk Saifuddin added that emergency response team was established to verify the authenticity of certain news, especially those that went viral on social media and may cause anxiety among the people. He said to date, a total of 319 news have been identified as fake by the team. He also said a total of 44,644 news and public service announcements on COVID-19 have been reported in the television and radio. The minister also noted that the My Sejahtera and Gerak Malaysia application have both recorded 960,000 and 2.2 million downloads so far. The Musaadah COVID-19 initiative has distributed about 196 million ringgit to 10 target groups who are in need of assistance after being affected by COVID-19. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli Muhammad Al-Bakri, said this is among the success achieved by Religious Affairs Management and agencies under the Prime Minister's Department. Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli said an amount of 5.3 million ringgit had been distributed to selected recipients under the Itikat Microfinancing Program, which is a social financing facility for B40 micro-entrepreneurs and recipients who have lost their source of income and businesses due to the COVID-19 pandemic. On another note, Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli said he is planning to place an officer from the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC, in his office for a more effective monitoring of good governance. The 2019 National Integrity and Anti-Corruption Icon said that he is fully committed that his department and all agencies under it prioritize integrity and accountability in Islamic administration.
Kita sejujurnya akan panggil SPRM dalam arti kata lain, minta buah fikirannya, bantu kita yang mana okey, yang mana tak okey, yang mana boleh, dan saya sendiri sudah beberapa kali panggil Jabatan Audit Negara daripada Jabatan Perdana Menteri untuk silakan tunjuk apa yang kita sepatutnya kena buat. Kesilapan kita baiki. Pelaksanaan yang kurang tepat kita betulkan dan kita dapatkan dia. Itulah cita-cita saya. Tapi jangan kita dibataskan menyebabkan kita tak lewat kerja. Jangan. Yang kita kena buat, kerana itulah yang menjadi matlamat sebenar.
Malaysian Football League MFL Chief Executive Officer Dato' Abdul Ghani Hassan has stressed that the first phase of training for Malaysia's League and League teams may hold the key to whether or not the second phase of training will be permitted. He said there would be a better prospect of implementing the second phase of training, which allows body contact, if all teams were disciplined in complying with the Standard Operating Procedure SOP during the first phase. He said the first phase is crucial as it's a test to adhere to the SOP set for the teams moving forward into phase 2, as the SOP is important to reduce COVID-19 infections.
Ini penting, pertamanya untuk kita mengurangkan ataupun tidak memberi ruang kepada virus COVID-19. Dan yang penting juga ialah untuk menunjukkan kepada kerajaan bahawa latihan bola sepak yang dikenalikan oleh Liga Malaysia ini tidak ada pemasalah. Jika ini dapat kita lakukan, semua pasukan boleh beri kerjasama ataupun mengikuti SOP ini, dan insya-Allah kita di peringkat MFL akan memasukkan permohonan latihan fasa 2.
He added the second phase will see teams resume normal training in preparation for the resumption of the 2020 M-League season, which is expected to be in September after it was suspended in March following the implementation of the Movement Control Order MCO to curb the spread of COVID-19. The Youth and Sports Ministry had earlier given permission for all team and combat sports to resume non-body contact training by maintaining 3 to 5 meters of social distancing from 15 June. The MFL then outlined 4 key requirements that teams had to adhere to before they could resume training for the first time since March. Dato' Abdul Ghani said that MFL had so far approved 5 out of the 7 applications by teams to resume training. The 5 teams given the green light to begin training under the first phase are Johor Darul Takzim, Selangor, UiTM FC, Negeri Sembilan and Selangor 2. That's it from us this afternoon. In our top story, another COVID-19 cluster detected in Sabah. News on 2 comes on at 7 this evening. I'm Azlani Adani. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.